Hello everyone on Talk About Autism, it's Jack here. Sorry I haven't posted a video for so long, but well, it's been quite a time for me, it has. As I went 5 months without an OU course, I did, and then I've made it my start on team engineering, which has gone very well, it has so far. There are many things to learn there are with it being one member of a team of 5. My biggest worry back in September was figuring out which project I was going to do, but I chose one which was really the best thing for me. Sometimes a simpler project really can and offer you more. It can be more beneficial. I'm helping to design a new roller coaster, which is a very exciting prospect. I'm handling the materials and processing parts of it, like I did on Manufacturing Materials Design T805, like selecting which materials to use and why, and which manufacturing processes would be best to make the components for a roller coaster and how you assemble the pieces together, which is very interesting. It is indeed. I've learned quite a bit about roller coasters, that the skills you learn in engineering are transferable to so many sectors. In fact, the space program was even involved into building the Runaway Mine Train roller coaster or Thunder Mountain Railroad roller coaster at Disney World. It was. They offer their expertise in terms of aerodynamic performance and design kind of carts and things. So I've done very well on that. I found that there are other roles besides being a functional member in the team. Even like you can be, according to Bilbin's team roles, I'm quite a good team worker where I keep everything on track, and I'm a finisher and completer because of my eye for detail. And I'm quite good at keeping track of things and keeping people on track of where they should be. In fact, I've reminded one member of the team, him, about that he's supposed to chair our weekly flat video conferences more than one occasion. So I'm definitely learning that really, like I said before, there's more to being a member of a team than just doing the technical stuff. At the moment, I've scored 43.2% on my overall continuous assessment score, with one more assignment due to be marked, and my attendance at the second residential weekend next weekend. So I'm already halfway to finishing, and then I'll have the end of module assessments handed in by May the 2nd, which will mark the end of my master's course. And on that day, I'm flying off to America by myself this time, my first trip to the States alone to celebrate. I'll have some times to look forward to. I'll have the chance to meet one of the astronauts who I met, whose book I've read, Skywalking, Tom Jones. I met him back in 2011 and had him sign this book for me. I'm looking forward to telling him what I think of it. Really, reading astronaut biographies, you realise they are not superhuman. They're not hot. One book I've been reading, and someone who I had the privilege of meeting back in November, Scott Kelly. He was a very interesting person. He was indeed. Apparently, according to this book here, he was the worst person in concentrating in his whole class when he was in school, and he had to retake quite a few courses to get the points he needed to get at a degree. So, really, my concentration isn't that good either. Sometimes I have to watch a YouTube video in the background to concentrate on what I'm doing. So if he can do it, so can I. And also, he didn't feel he was the best when he learned to land on an aircraft carrier, but he did it well enough to pass, he did. Among other things that I've done last year, I finally got my official qualification, I did. I'm a qualified ocean diver now, but I hope to dive more. I will at Disney when I go to the Dive Quest. And then hopefully after Easter I'm going to have a go at learning to fly. I am, like I had the introductory flight last year, so I'm shining myself up. I am all right. As for looking for a career in engineering, I've been applying, but so far I haven't had any acceptances yet. I haven't gotten any offers yet, although I've had my first interview. I've made it to the interview stage for the first time. I did. And I had video interviews. My biggest worry was on the subject when I should have been asking questions about the company. I was outlining my autism, but I feel that's more important. It is that they understand that autism isn't a disadvantage to me. I think that's more important than really. I know if you know enough about the company, I feel it's important that you outline who you are as a person as much as you can in the interviews, but fitting so much into 4 questions with 2 minutes each on these video interviews is a challenge, all right? But the first time I did it, I felt was more natural, because not knowing what to expect, I think that makes it a bit more natural. It does, and you're able to express yourself more as a person, who you are truly. But whereas if you do it a second time, you're a bit more prepared, and you don't use up as much time as you should. Don't use up all the time. So I think using as much of the time as possible is a good thing. It is. 2 minutes isn't that much time. It isn't. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know my progress. I'll put my assignment score up once I get it at the weekend. So I'll post another video maybe around Easter time. So good to talk to you all again. I hope you're all pleased to hear about my progress. Please comment. Bye-bye.